Hello and welcome to another episode of Bauforum 24 TV here at bauma China in Shanghai. Well, some exhibitors actually have equipment to show that is actually too big to fit on the show. This is actually a 1:5 scale model from an asphalt mixing plant from Marini, which is part of the Fayat Group. I asked the people here at the booth and they told me that the building time for this model was actually 6 months. And the time just to set it up here at the show has been 1 week. So that's pretty expressive. Also thinking of the height and the dimension of this model, which is like 6.5 meters high. What you can see here are several components. This model really is like the one-to-one model of a real asphalt mixing plant. You see all the tanks. There are 2 tanks for fuel for the burners that heat the dryers, one there and one up there. And also the rest is like for the bitumen. There's a big silo for the filler, so these are the cold feeders for the materials, also recycling materials. But actually I'm not the expert for asphalt mixing plant, so I met somebody who is the person who is the pro for this type of plant.
Now you can see here in my back of my figure there is one plant for production of asphalt plant with recycling material. The name of this plant is FRT, Full Recycling Technology. The total dimension is length 6.5 meters and height close to 7 meters. This plant is 360 tons per hour. The special is possible to working with a high percentage of recycling. Now for environmental also is capability to reduce the emission for the remaining side of the new rules for environmental. With this type of the plant we can working with a high percentage of recycling. We are having more than 70% of recycling used. The other part is the cold feeder, is the back of the tanks. When there is aggregate, the other 2 cold feeder is we using for wrap material. The material go inside to the dry, is dried the aggregate, is elevated on the top, and screening, stocking and dosing to put in the mixer with the filler is one additive and bitumen. After that is mixing and deposit in the silo under the mixer. The other dryer is used for to heat in the recycling, in stock in one hopper under the dryer and to put in the mixer and mixing together with the aggregate. Many parts are produced directly in China. Some parts are produced also in Europe. We have exchange in function of the country we deliver the plant, because it's not only for China, this plant is for all the parts of the world. When the customer required to use a lot of quantity of the recycling.